Alright guys, welcome back to This Fella J Mo's Productions and episode 8. I can't believe we're 8 episodes in to Seattle Mariners baseball. So, opening up the homestand here against the Astros and then the Royals, I just want to say that this is a very big homestand. I know it's early in the season and yeah, it's early in the season and people might say that's an excuse, not to play well, but you always want to play good baseball. You always want to play good baseball against someone who is leading your division, and you're going to see a bunch in the year. As well as just, we're sitting 9-9 right now in the standings. We're in 4th place. Athletics are 10-10. We're really looking to gain some ground and get some breathing room, and solidify ourselves as a contender in our own division. Because we do have a tough division. It's really, I don't think anyone's really going to run away with it, and if someone does, it's going to be the Astros. So we want to take them on right here for 3 games. I mean, we have two out of our 3 best pitchers taking them on in Paxton and King Felix. Webster's struggling, but his last outing went fairly well, so he's looking to have continued success this outing against Keuchel on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, the primetime event, King Felix taking on McCullers, both having terrific starts to their season. So like I said, it's a big homestand. We're really looking to make, make our names for ourselves in the division and really show the Astros that we're here too, we can play with you and we can win. So, yep. So I'm going to get into the game here. Hope you guys enjoy. I was actually going to say, at the end of this homestand, after the 1st of May and right before the 2nd of May, taking on Oakland in Oakland, I'm going to give an end of the month recap, kind of going over how the first month went, looking at our lineups, looking at our rosters, talking about the things that I said in my introductory video that set me apart from these other people who make these videos, and really talk about and really show you what GMs do in evaluating their own players and players not on their team and on other teams and all that stuff. So I don't want to spoil it too much. You guys will see for yourselves the episode after this episode. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this game, taking on the Astros and the Royals. So enjoy, guys. Alright, here we are. We got James Paxton on the mound. He's 2-0 in 3 starts with a 2.95 ERA, 21.1 innings pitched, 18 hits, 11 walks, and 20 strikeouts for Paxton. So looking to improve upon those numbers. Already a decent start to the year. On the mound for the Astros, we got Mike Fiers. In 3 starts, he's 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA, 16 and 2/3 innings pitched, 21 hits, 8 walks, and 16 strikeouts for Fiers. Little rough start, but he's looking to turn it around against Mariners. Bottom 3, 2 outs. Leonis Martinez up, puts down a bunt, and I mean he's been doing it all month long, just putting down bunts and running them out. After Martin gets on, I ran him here. I took a pitch. Lionetta stole the bag with Martin because it's just a gimme. Next pitch, full count, 2 outs, and Ionetta drives one to deep right field, and he puts it out for a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 3rd inning to give the Mariners an early 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th here, 0-2 count on Nelson Cruz. He drives one fastball right back up the middle for a base knock against Fiers. Fiers was struggling early on, wasn't really hitting his spots, controlling the ball well. Bottom of the 4th, 0-2 to Corey Seager, and a ball gets by Gaddis, who's the catcher, and Cruz takes second easily. Now we have the man in scoring position. 2 outs to Seager at the plate, and he's been swinging a hot bat all month long, so hoping to get him in here. After a ground out to move the runner over, Marte comes up, hits a grounder to the right side. I mean, that's been happening all month long. We just can't score with runners in scoring position. That's what's plagued us. Top 6 here, 2 outs, nothing in the count. To Bregman, Alex Bregman, the Astros rookie from LSU, and he hits a double into right field. He's having a pretty good year so far on here. He's hitting like 333, I think. Bottom of 6, 1-2 count on Cano with 1 out. Hangs a curveball just right down the middle, and Cano does what Cano does. Hits a home run out to deep center field. Does not miss that hanging curveball one bit. And here you can see in slow motion, Cano's just beautiful swing. And bottom 6, 2-0. Next batter, Cruz drives one in the left field. Gets a nice base hit there for him to boost the average. Struggling early on, but he's really starting to find his stride here. And that chases, fires out of the game. In comes Tony Sipp, left-hander. Shuts down the Mariners for the rest of the inning. Next inning, or top half of the inning for the Astros, Preston Tucker doubles after Colby Rasmus's single. The deep right field. Next batter, Gaddis. It's a ground ball to Seager. Gets the run in, but also gives us an out and keeps that runner at second base. So we'll take it. Bottom of seventh here, 3-1 with one out. Franklin Gutierrez is up to bat, and he grounds up the middle, and Altuve misses it. He actually tried to barehand it and just flat out misses it. And I don't know what happened here, but anyway, Gutierrez has a single. Next batter, Martin, puts down a bunt yet again. Puts it to third base side with that left-handed pitcher. That's a tough play for any left-handed pitchers, and all left-handed pitchers know that for a fact. Next batter, Iannetta. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that's a moonshot. That's a 3-run home run for Iannetta, his second of the game. He is really coming through for us. He has been hot, absolutely hot ever since I put him in the lineup. 6-1 lead here in the top of the eighth. I guess I showed a strike there. So a strike on Marinzek here, and he grounds up the middle for a base knock. Start off the inning. in that chases Paxton out of the game. In comes Williamson after another single. Colby Rasmus comes up with 2 outs and singles into right field. I thought they were going to run him, so I thought I'd throw it home. Gutierrez is out there. They're not going to run on him. He has a really good arm. Next batter is Preston Tucker, and as you can see here, I tried to get him high and in, and Iannetta just missed it. I think it went off the umpire. So Marinzek comes in to score. Now they have runners on second and third. 2-2 count with 2 outs in the top of the eighth. 2-6 game. Preston Tucker drives it into right field for a base knock, and they'll get in another run for the Astros in the top of the eighth. Next batter is Evan Gaddis, looking for a big strikeout here, and we get one. Astros are a big power hitting team, but they do strike out a lot, so I use that to my advantage in these highlights. Top of the ninth, Cruz gives us some breathing room, hits a solo shot. I think that's his 248th of his career right here. I mean, it was just right down the middle. I pulled in Ryan Cook to finish off the game just to get him some innings. He has a high ERA right now. He did a good job, pitched a hitless frame, so wasn't a save situation. So as you can see, there's the box score. Paxton did a good job. Iannetta with a big game, and Fires struggled. Preston Tucker had a good game for the Astros. So there it is, guys. As you can see, 7-3 win over the division-leading Astros. That was a great game. Astros are known for their power, and we came out and hit 4 home runs. Chris Iannetta launched 2 of them. I mean, we played a really good game. Paxton pitched really well. I mean, it was just a well-played baseball game by us. So let's go ahead and sim the rest of the series here. Alan Webster taking on Keuchel. Kevin Munson's no longer injured. 1-3. Check out the box score real quick. There's their stats. They had a home run, 2 doubles, a couple people with all RBIs. We had 6 hits. We matched them. Marte leading off, 1 for 4. Looks like Martin got a break. A couple of people were out of the lineup today. Give him a day off. Cano 2 for 4. He's really picking it up these past 2 games. Cruz hat-tricked, and Zunino was 1 for 3. Marte had an RBI. As you see, Keuchel struck out 11 Mariners. Webster, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. So not bad. I mean, for pitching against the Astros, that's actually pretty good. So solid outing. Blake Parker, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Furbush, 1 inning pitched, 1 strikeout. So decent game. It's just a tough loss. I mean, struck out 11 times, but other than that, we played pretty well. Next game, King Felix taking on McCullers. Prime time of the series, and 1-9. Wow. He had 14 hits. We had 9. Error apiece for both teams. So a home run, like I said, Astros always hit a bunch of home runs. Frost, Gutierrez 2 for 4. Cruz 1 for 4. Seager 2 for 4. Looks like Cano did not play in this game. Lind 1 for 4, Aoki 1 for 4, O'Malley 1 for 4, Ionetta 1 for 4. So not bad. I mean, we struck out 7 times. Had 2 doubles, stolen base, Seager. McCullers, 9 innings pitched, 9 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Hernandez, 4 and 2/3, 7 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned runs. Wow, 3 earned. So there's 4 runs in there that are unearned runs. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Williamson, 1 and 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Furbush, 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, and Cook, 1 inning pitched and 1 strikeout. He's starting to turn around. Furbush is being pretty solid back there in the bullpen too. Anyway, so drop the series here to Houston. Hopefully we can gain some ground back on them in this Kansas City series. So Iwakuma taking on Duffy here. He has a really high ERA through 19 and 2/3 innings. So let's try and get the win here and finish the homestand on a high note. Alright guys, welcome to Safeco Field, taking on the Kansas City Royals, 8 and 13, and we are 10 and 11. Opening up the series against them is Iwakuma, 2 and 0 and 4 starts with a 1.14 ERA, 31 and 2/3 innings pitched, 28 hits, 4 walks, and 20 strikeouts. On the mound for the Royals, we have Danny Duffy, left-hander, 4 losses and 4 starts, 6.86 ERA, 19 and 2/3 innings pitched, 24 hits, 8 walks, and 19 strikeouts. So looking to do some damage here against Duffy. Bottom of first, 1 out. Second pitch of the game, like I said, Ionetta is on fire. Puts another one out here. Mariners jump out to an early 1-0 or 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Skip ahead to the bottom of the second, runner on third with 2 outs. And like I said, it's been the story all year long. Or all month long. We just cannot score with runners in scoring position. We can't get them in. Top of 4, man on first after a single, full count on Morales. He drives one deep into left center field. I don't know why I dove. I think I was just trying to make a last-ditch effort there. The runner from first will come around and score. Not really a close play there. That was Hosmer on first. He actually walked. Top 4, 2 outs, man on second, which is Morales. Gordon rips one into right field, and they hold Morales at third. So runner on the corners here, or runners on the corners. Top of 4, 0-2 count on Cuthbertson, I think is his name, and he drives one past the diving Seager into left field, and Morales will come in from third to score. Skip ahead, top 4, and this was the inning where, it's the same inning actually, where Iwakuma just kind of fell apart. I mean, they just started hitting them, and they weren't really hitting them hard besides that Morales hit, but they started putting up runs. Continued here into the 5th. Dyson leads off the inning with a single base knock into right field. Next up is Billy Burns. Got him from the A's. He has a little swinging bunt that Iwakuma fields and throws to first to get him out. Next batter is Hosmer. Ground ball to shortstop, and there's an error. Lee had a couple errors. I call that an error on the first baseman just because that's an easy pick. You need to pick that. You need to pick your shortstop up there and get the out. You just put more pressure on your pitcher now, and that's exactly what happens. You make errors, and they take advantage. Especially the Royals. They're a very good ball club, good fundamental ball club. Bases loaded here after Morales single, and again, Perez drives one right down the left field line to get the runner in from third, so they take even more of a lead. That brings in Blake Parker now, and then we skip ahead later on, which will bring in Nick Vincent. Bottom of 9th, there's nothing really else to show. I mean, we didn't really put up any offense at all. We kind of had a late surge, I think, in the bottom of this 7th. We put up a few more runs to make it 6-3, and then here I bunted him over just to get a guy in scoring position. First pitch, guessed with Martin, and he drives it out. to make it 6-5. So like I said, it came down to the last pitch, but Ionetta struck out to end the game. So alright, so just got done with the game, as you guys saw with the highlights. That was an absolute dogfight. I mean, look at the score, 5-6. We lost. I mean, I don't want to say we played bad, because I don't think we played bad. I mean, we hit 3 home runs, but we're just, this entire season, this first month, it seems like we're just relying on the home run ball way too much. 8 strikeouts, 9 hits total, 5 runs, and 1 walk. I mean, like I said, we played good. We had 3 errors. That's never good. You never want to have any errors. Duffy pitched pretty good. I mean, Iwakuma didn't pitch bad. He lasted 4 1/3, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 runs total, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts for a 2 ERA. Blake Parker came in and shoved. Cook came in and shoved for a little bit, and in the second inning, he started to get hit. And Vincent came in and shoved. I mean, we didn't play bad. It was just an absolute dogfight. It came down to the very last pitch, and the Royals, they won. So it's kind of a depressing loss, especially 3 in a row. And but it is a long season. It's a very long season, many more games. So let's go ahead and sim here. You have Walker on the mound against Kennedy. 2-3 loss. I'll go back to the score in a minute. Paxton against Mike Minor. And we got the 8-7 win right there. I'll go over the first box score. So 2-3 loss against the Royals. 7 hits, 2 errors again. Gordon for them had a home run. Martin 1 for 4. Gutierrez 3 for 4. He's heating up. O'Malley 2 for 4. 2 RBIs. He had a home run. Martin and Gutierrez both had doubles. Cano with 2 errors. He's usually a really good defender, but he is making a bunch of errors this season. Walker goes to 0-4 with the loss. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Williamson 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, no runs. Furbush 1 inning pitched, 1 strikeout. Diaz 1 inning pitched, 1 strikeout as well. So, and then let's go to this next box score, the win. 14 hits to their 11, 8-7 win, close game. Martin 4 for 5, 2 RBIs. Seager 1 for 4. Cruz 1 for 4, or 2 for 4. Gutierrez 0 for pinch runner for Cruz. Cano 1 for 5, 2 RBIs. Marte 1 for 5. Lynn pinch hit 1 for 1 with an RBI. And O'Malley 3 for 5. Martin 2 doubles. Zanuno a double, and O'Malley 2 doubles. Cano with the home run. And Martin, Seager, Cruz, Cano, and Lind, and O'Malley all had RBIs. Paxton 5 1/3, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Not a bad job. Parker 2/3 of an innings pitched, 3 earned runs, and 1 walk. Furbush 5 innings pitched, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. It actually went to extra innings. I didn't see that, but 11 innings, so some free baseball in there for the Mariners fans. So that will wrap up the homestand there. It was decent, not as well. We didn't play as well as I'd want to. We went 2-4 in the 6-game homestand. You want to be around 500, a little bit over 500. So that wraps up the homestand. We start another road trip here with Oakland and Houston, looking to make some more moves. So that's really it for this episode. This next episode, I'm actually going to make a month recap of this past month, the first month of the season. I'm going to make some moves on my roster, and so you guys will see. I don't want to spoil it too much. I'll start talking more about sabermetrics and all that in this next video, so you guys will see that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys this next episode.